Right, Mark, 1-0 loss this afternoon home to Brackley. Thoughts on the performance?
Yeah, I thought it was a sort of a strange game in a lot of ways. I think first half we played some good stuff, probably the better side, maybe looked the more sort of likely to make things happen. And then, I was reasonably pleased with our performance first half. A few things we needed to do better, but in general I thought we was okay. And then second half, sort of, I think Brackley turned it into a bit of a scrappy sort of game, and were probably a bit better than us, in the second half and did it quite well. So yeah, I didn't think there was a lot between the two sides, to be honest. I think the goal certainly looked sort of like it was offside, and on another day maybe you come off saying 0-0, sort of scrappy game. It was okay. We did okay first half, needed to do better second, but Brackley are a decent side. They just missed out on the Conference North playoffs last year. They're experienced side. They're good at what they do, we sort of perhaps didn't really respond enough second half and didn't really create enough problems for Brackley. We looked like we were sort of struggling to find a solution to try and break them down, but my overall sort of summary of the game was not a lot in it, bit scrappy second half, we were sort of on the end of a sort of a goal which looked like it was offside, to be honest.
Disappointing though this afternoon was pre-season overall. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I think we've had a really good pre-season programme. We've had a good mixture of games. We've played against some pro clubs. We've played against a couple of sides, from lower levels, and it's been a really decent pre-season for us. We've had different sort of challenges along the way. There's been plenty of games when we've had a lot of the ball, and we've had to try and work out ways to sort of break teams down. And I've been generally happy with the performances, but. Pre-season is pre-season. We haven't won any points and we haven't lost any points. It's the real stuff starts next Saturday. I'm pleased with the group of players that we've been able to put together. The squad's looking strong, and I think we've sort of played a good side from the National League North this afternoon that I imagine will sort of be up there again this season. And to me there wasn't sort of a lot in it. So plenty of positives to take out of our pre-season programme in general. Justin sort of Bennett there felt a little twinge in the back of his knee today, so I hope there's nothing too serious there, because we wanted to obviously get through the pre-season programme with no injuries, so we have to look at that one. But Lee Henderson, good to get him on the pitch again for half an hour today. Ezra Ford's ankle from Tuesday doesn't look too bad. Obviously he came on a sub today, so hopefully we haven't got any sort of major injury problems going into the first league game of the season.
Looking on to next Saturday being the start of the league, this being your first season as manager, what are the plans?
Yeah, we're ambitious. We want to sort of try and aim high. Obviously, there's two more playoff spots available in the league this year. So 7th place will get you in the playoff. So yeah, I think we've got to be aiming that. We've got to be aiming to sort of get into those playoff positions. But there'll be several teams in our league looking at that, saying I think we've got a chance for the playoffs this year. We've got to concentrate on what we're trying to do. Concentrate on making sure our performance levels are good. Obviously, we want to try and play football. I thought first half we did that, and I thought second half they made it more difficult for us to do that, and we didn't really come up with another solution. There wasn't an awful lot of space in between the lines second half, and really we needed to maybe play with a bit more width in our game and try and get the ball wide and get the ball in the box. But we were trying to sort of go through the middle and sort of thread through balls through the middle when there wasn't a lot of space to do so. But like I say, it's a great exercise for today, a tough game. We really look forward to starting our league campaign at home to St Albans. They'll be wanting to come here and put on a good performance, and I'm sure they'll bring a few fans with them. And hopefully we can make a good start to the season, because there's certainly a lot of games in August. I think it's 7 games, so you play a lot of games, and we want to make sure come the end of August we're sort of in and around that top sort of half and that top part of the table.
Brilliant, Mark. All the best for the season.
Thanks.